And welcome back to the Atlanta Tip-Off Classic. I welcomed you back verbally. B.J. Boston just did it with a nice little turnaround dunk as he makes it 7-4. The Georgia Stars leading Choice Management. Choice Management in the blue jerseys. Georgia Stars there in the white jerseys, although I believe these are two Georgia Stars supported programs. So we take another look at Mr. B.J. Boston giving you his own welcome to the Hoop Quest Atlanta Tip-Off Classic. Still on one end and just using that wealth of length and athleticism at his disposal. It's an early 7-4 lead for the Stars. Another Georgia Stars team just took the floor, winning in convincing fashion. 40-50 plus. They're in the game prior to this one. Boston gets the block. Pass is broken up as he tries to get it over to Quincy Carter. Did my best to get names for the Choice Management squad, but was only able to get the bench players. The starters couldn't get theirs before the game started, and coaches were focused on the action. They don't even have the names at the scorers table. Just numbers. So my apologies there. We'll try to get that cleaned up at halftime, but we have what we have, so we'll keep it moving. Wide open three. Southpaw can't get the shot to go. Rebound going to be pulled down. Now the pass ahead to Boston. Boston can't get the layup to go. Offensive board. Now Boston will try a triple. No, he'll make the extra pass. Unselfish play. Shot missed. Offensive rebound followed up. No good there for Josh Taylor. A little bit too much mustard on that one as they tried to go behind the back. It was knocked away, but the Stars retained possession. That one kicked off the back of the rim. And here comes Choice Management the other way. Three from the corner. It's good. Boston with the assist. Three-pointer knocked down by Kevon Eskridge. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touched by the Stars, number 24, Chris Wright. Wright's going to have a seat. Checking in for action is going to be number 2, Devin Smith. As Wright gets a breather. Ball's loose. They both go to the deck to get it. Officials letting them play for it, and we're going to have a jump ball calls there. Possession arrow. Looks like it will keep it here on the side of Choice Management. Ball poked away. Clean rip there by Boston. Pass broken up by number 5 of Choice Management. So Eskridge will get it in to Smith. Back to Eskridge. Pass intended for Josh Taylor's broken up. Good ball movement by the Stars. Boston can't get the triple to go. Offensive rebound, power dribble by Eskridge. Has it poked away. Here comes choice management. That one to kick off the back of the rim. Boston with the board. Three knocked down in the corner there by number 5. We'll get that last name for you at the half. Again, mentioned the disclaimer earlier in the contest, was trying to track down the coaches to get them to provide the names and numbers of the players. Was able to get the bench players for choice management, but still have to get those starters that are in there. So stay tuned momentarily. Floater along the baseline, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down there by Josh Smith. Smith to Eskridge, he'll try a 3. Can't get it to go. 2 Stars collide there on the rebound attempt, and it'll go over the choice management. Checking in for choice, it'll be number 12. That's Maxwell Calloway. Foul called and one. Hoop and the harm. Score that one for number 10. That's Cameron Blunt. Looked like it was a clean hit there on the basketball. The official thought otherwise. He's got a much better angle and more authority on the subject. So Blunt heads to the free throw line accordingly for the back end of the three-point play. Gets it to go. Pushes the Georgia Stars lead to 6 points. Six-point contest. Nice little hesitation and explosion there by number 5, Caleb Bird. Bird, the Heritage attendee, will head to the free throw line. Got the defender on his heels there with the hesitation, able to kick it into another gear and earn a trip to the stripe. That one too strong, kicks off the back of the rim. Another sub in for choice. Well, actually just one of the starters. That's number 2. Checking back into the contest, he'll replace number 3, Adrian Tucker. So Adrian Tucker gets a breather. We are approaching the 7-minute mark here in the first half. Georgia Stars with it. They cross the timeline. As it looks like we're going to see a little bit of a zone look. You don't see that too often in the travel basketball game. Bird didn't come in off the bench to play around. Gets that triple to make it 16-14. 2-point contest. Answering back on the other end. A guard in there amongst the trees. Number 2, Devin Smith. Bird looks another one down. Ice cream. Caleb Bird. It's like they didn't believe him the first time. Follows up with another one. Stars answer back, 20-17. Tough shot. And one there for number 32 for Choice Management. I got to give him credit there. I was just getting ready. You know, you look at Caleb Bird, who had just knocked down that jumper. I was getting ready to say, why would you take, you know, that shot? It's a fall-away jumper, hand in face. Number 32 says that's exactly why I take it. I take it to make it. He does, and we'll have the free throw coming up after the timeout. Out of the timeout, number 32 heads to the line. Again, we'll get the names for the players that aren't on the roster. We'll get those at halftime. And a traveling violation going to go against Quincy Carter. Wide open look. Might have been a case of study long, study wrong there. Maxwell Callaway was wide open, was trying to set something up, maybe a little too selfish for his own good. Get that out of here. SWAT team caught there. Here's Caleb Bird. Bird gonna stop and pop. Caleb Bird has been instant offense off of the bench here for Choice Management. He's knocked down a couple triples there. Gets the mid-range pull-up there in transition. If I'm Choice Management, I'm not going to force it, but I'm making sure Caleb Bird gets a touch. He's represented the high hand so far. Not taking care of the ball. Cookie's taken. The slam attempt is missed, but the follow-up is good to go there for number 21, Devin Longstreet. Working along the baseline, Taylor called for a travel. It's a one-point contest. Caleb Bird has been great off the bench for Choice. And so great, drawing a little bit more attention from Quincy Carter there on the defensive end as the Stars turn it up. Cookie's taking on one end, Chris Wright with the conversion on the other. Not sure where I got Eric Wright out of nowhere instead of Chris. NWA was a good movie, but no, that was Chris Wright. And that's going to prompt a timeout here, 26-21. We'll be back with more Hoop Quest Atlanta Tip-Off Classic. back out of the timeout and ready to resume play. 5-point advantage for the Georgia Stars over Choice Management. So we are under the 4-minute mark. Caleb Bird, he's already got 2 triples in the mid-range. Jay can't get that one to go. B.J. Boston with the rebound. Now they'll get it up top for the Stars. Moving it around. There's Wright. Right back to Gillum. Boston going to dial up a 3-pointer. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound caught for Bird. Caught by Bird, I should say, and he'll get it over to number 1. Got about 5 players who we still have to get names for their corresponding number for Choice Management. We'll get that adjustment made at halftime. Shot missed. Offensive glass, Caleb Bird. Don't just relegate him to the perimeter. They're in the Hellman and Lunchpail territory to get the offensive board and make it 23-26. Wright trying to answer back with a triple. Take that 2 plus 1. It's Chris Wright. Tickles the twine for the tray ball. Foul on the play. Choice Management emphasizing taking care of the ball, but also not putting yourself in a tough position there along that sideline. Choice inbounds it. So we come up on the 2-minute mark. Ball squirts around. So it'll be Choice's ball there along the baseline. They'll throw it in. Quick catch and shoot 3. No good. Rebound tipped around and going to be brought in by Josh Smith. Smith. Pass hits its intended recipient, and Josh Taylor gets the opportunity for the and one. A good sequence there for the Stars. So we take another look at that one. You see the rebound there. Tipped around initially. Gimme that, says Josh Smith, and then Smith able to cock back, throw that one deep, resembling that Atlanta Falcons offense this season. Matt Ryan, Julio, or in this case, Josh Taylor, as he's able to get that one, get tripped up a little bit with the contact and still finish. Foul on the play. Caleb Bird is going to head to the free throw line. While he goes to the line, let's take a look at a couple of his plays here so far. He had knocked down a 3, but for some reason they were still giving him a little bit too much of a cushion, as that late hand in the face was exactly that, too late. And then one of the plays I like, I'm a big fan of the mid-range pull-up. A lot of times you see it be an open shot with the way it's, when it's set up appropriately. That time, Stars did a good job with a hand in face. Caleb Bird just knocks it down anyway. Six-point games. We're under 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Boston skip pass. Now they'll kick it to the corner. Right, he's already got 1 triple in the first half. Why not make it 2? Gets that one to push the lead to 9. Easy steal. Pass was telegraphed. Now the Stars coming the other way. They'll drop it off to Boston. And Boston called for a travel. Boston wanted Eskridge to throw it up. A little out of control there in attack mode was number 24, Choice Management. So it's Wright coming the other way, gets it to Taylor. And Taylor fouled on the play. So I believe they're going to call that on the floor. No free throws coming. As Coach Joffrey Pierce touches base with us in the broadcast booth. Grayson High School, very good season here in the metro Atlanta area. School known for football in the past. Still known for its good team on the gridiron, but that basketball program has kicked some tail and taken some names over the past few years as Joffrey Pierce has established a culture and a contender each year over there in Loganville, Georgia. So that one's laid up and in by Josh Smith. Under 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Pass inside, that one's poked away. Eskridge to Wright. It's a 3-ball for a reason. Wright had 2 of them, makes it a trio. There with his most recent score. That one's off. Wouldn't have counted had it of gone, but that will do it for the first half here at the Hoop West Atlanta Tip-Off Classic. 12-point advantage for the Georgia Stars. Caleb Bird, one of multiple triples there in the first half. He'll need more where that came from here in the second. Thanks for joining us here for the second half at the Hoop Quest Atlanta Tip-Off Classic. Took a second to make sure we got some names for you for a few missing numbers or names and numbers there in the first half. 12-point advantage for the Georgia Stars. As you see, Shaheem McDonald getting the step, has it poked away, and I'll kick it out top. Jumper scored there by number 1 for Choice Management. Quincy Carter answering back for the Stars. Here's Boston curling around. Can't get the shot to go. Taylor tries to follow up. It's knocked away, and Boston finishes what he started there off that curl. Pushes the lead to 14 in the process. Something's being discussed there at the scores table. So we can only guess as to what was being discussed. To be honest, could make a guess. Wouldn't say it would be an educated guess. But it looks like they are still discussing it. So the lead still sits at 14. Bounce pass in traffic. Boston smacks that one against the window. Comes back, gets another block. Alley, the hoop, off the back of the rim there for Taylor. Hesitation drive there by McDonald is cut off, but he's fouled there as he was looking to get rid of it. Boston gets a piece of another one. That's 3 blocks here in 2 possessions. Pass broken up. Wide open 3-point take. Leads to a 3-point make there for Cameron Blunt. pass short, or the shot attempt is short there as Marquez attempts the little turnaround. Looked like Taylor might have got a piece of that one. Taylor gonna try a jumper. Didn't know the big fella had that in the repertoire. As he knocks that one down just inside the three-point line. Taylor at Columbia. They're playing for statewide legendary Dr. Philip McCrary. Gets beat there on that layup as Jaheim McDonald. Sorry, Luther Williams. That was number 20, Luther Williams there on that one. So Luther Williams with back-to-back buckets. A few Newton Rams representatives here on this choice management squad. Newton, a great season. Had one of the better all-around guard cores in the state there. And Ashton Hagens, J.D. Note, and Isaiah Miller. Note graduating this year. He'll move on to Jacksonville University. Ashton Hagens still in school, obviously, after finishing his sophomore year. And Isaiah Miller, a senior, moving on. Taylor a little shaken up there. Looked like he might have come down awkwardly there as he went up and tried to finish that one. Let's take a look. You see he goes up, he goes up funny. And then when he comes down, just the way his foot came down at that particular angle. Looked like he just sort of tweaked his lower back a little bit. So he's going to get a breather. Looks like something that's just a little awkward. So he should be fine after a few minutes. We'll stay tuned there. Shots missed. The offensive board is going to create a trip to the line for Devin Longstreet. Caleb Bird going to be called for a travel. Bird's been relatively quiet here in the second half after 18 points there in the first. Step gotten by Blunt, cut off though. Three from the top of the key, that one's off the mark. Racing for the rebound there is Josh Smith. He'll kick it back out top. Ball being batted around. Give me that, says Blunt. Hangs in the air, just flips that one up. Thought he might have got a call. He goes back and gets it, nearly turns it over, and he indeed does, but Bird can't hold on to it. Helter-skelter sequence here on both sides. As that one's blocked out of there by Marquez of Choice Management, number 32 there. One of those Newton Rams that we mentioned. Three from the corner. Can't get the shot to go. Got an offensive foul going to go against Devin Smith. Smith now comes up with the steal. By Trey Gillum. Lost the handle. They're on the way up. Josh Smith headed to the free throw line. Can't get the first to go. Backcourt violation there. Oh no, we get a timeout there before it occurred. Back out of the timeout and just in time for a steal and a jam. Therefore, number 21, Devin Longstreet. Back-to-back buckets. The most recent one of the three-point play, the hard way variety. That one's laid up and in by Devin Smith. We take a look. As you see that steal there as we were just coming out of the break. Finish with ease, therefore Longstreet. Stars able to come up with another steal, but Longstreet can't finish on the other end. Bird still trying to get that three-point stroke going here in the second half. Knocked that one down. We'll check the replay. That one looked like it was knocked down from the volleyball line. Waiting to a dead ball for that. Devin Smith leaves his defender but can't get the layup to go. They were impressed with Devin Longstreet as an athlete. Just jumped so effortlessly. That jumper missed badly. Stars coming the other way. Poked away. Let's take a look at that Caleb Bird triple. Was he at the volleyball line or not, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Yep, left foot on the volleyball line. Close enough for me. That's deep range there for Caleb Bird. Eskridge threw it in, comes back, gets it. A lot of times that guy throwing in the ball is the most open as the play continues. Eskridge had a good look there, couldn't get it to go. Southpaw three-pointer on the way, that one off the mark. Choice management just not doing the best job minimizing turnovers. Stars missed the bunny on one end, but they've got reinforcements. Here's that one is rebounded up. Rebounded and put back in there by Quincy Carter. Offensive rebound and put in there by Ja'Cory Turner. Carter coming the other way, not to be denied. There as he finishes the length of the court. Steal and an and one there for Ja'Cory Turner. Lead now sits at 27. Boston trying to make it even higher. He'll have to go to the line to get these two. Poked away there from right. Choice management coming the other way. That one smacked against the glass. Another one smacked against the glass. 2 blocks there. And a dunk on the other end. That play just kind of just symbolizes the type of defense that the Stars have played, but also they've been able to finish on the other end. We got free throws. Oh, well, they'll take it out along the baseline, but we got enough time to look at that. Give me that. That one smacked by Quincy Carter. Boston comes in. I'll take that. I think he He's got a fingernail or two on that one. The heads up pass ahead. And it's nothing but 5 slammer jammer time on the other end for Kevon Etheridge. Kevon Eskridge, my apologies. Younger brother of Kenton Eskridge. Guard who's been on SUVtv several times. We've got Eskridge archives dating all the way back to some of the YBOA days back down in Florida, back when he was in middle school. A lot of basketball and sports played in that Eskridge family. Ron showing the buck doesn't stop with Kenton. Right, wraparound pass, gets it to Taylor, and Taylor finishes. Georgia Stars turn it into a 30 ball. Boston got a hand on that one. Boston has about 7 or 8 blocks in this game. Cookies goes behind the back and finishes. BJ Boston. Norcross Blue Devil, part of a winning and very tradition-filled program, and looking to add to that with what he can bring to the table as a very talented player here in the state. Young but talented, and showing flashes of that here in this game. We take a look at that last play, and this is just wingspan. Cuts the defender off, then uses those long arms to poke it away, and at that point, it's just finishing. Mission accomplished for BJ Boston. Fight for a loose ball as Douglas Moore hits the deck to come up with it. Three from the corner, too strong. Stars trying to get off to the races, but the ball lost momentarily, able to flip that one up and in. Oh, it was Douglas Moore. And getting to take that with your point there was Trey Gilliam. So that will do it for this contest. A lopsided victory for the Georgia Stars. Thanks for joining us here for the Hoop West Atlanta Tip-Off Classic. Up next, we'll have AOT taking on Arkansas Ice Elite. There, as you see Trey Gilliam put the finishing touches on the victory for the Stars.